Financial independence is more than just having money in a bank account. It is about having the power to make choices, the freedom to walk away from situations that do not serve you, and the ability to build a life on your own terms. When a woman lacks financial resources, she is often left in a position where her choices are dictated by circumstances rather than by her own will. This is not just an economic issue, it is an issue of dignity, agency, and personal empowerment. Financial independence means the ability to say yes when you want to, and more importantly, the ability to say no when you need to. It allows a woman to take control of her future rather than being at the mercy of someone else's decisions. Throughout history, women have been systematically excluded from financial systems, denied access to equal pay, and conditioned to believe that their role is to depend on others for financial security. Even today, many women find themselves in situations where they rely on a partner, a family member, or an employer to provide for them. While there is nothing wrong with partnership or support, dependence becomes a problem when it takes away a woman's ability to choose. When a woman has no money of her own, she may feel trapped in a job that drains her, a relationship that diminishes her, or a life that does not reflect her true potential. Financial independence is not about rejecting relationships or avoiding support. It is about ensuring that support is a choice rather than a necessity. One of the greatest misconceptions about financial independence is that it is only about wealth. In reality, financial independence is about security, stability, and autonomy. It is not about having millions of dollars. It is about having enough to make decisions that align with your values and well-being. When a woman has financial security, she can leave an unhealthy relationship without fear of homelessness. She can pursue education and career growth without being limited by immediate financial burdens. She can provide for her children, invest in her passions, and build a future that aligns with her dreams, rather than settling for what is available. Money itself is not power. What money gives a woman is the power to direct her own life. For too long, society has conditioned women to feel guilt or shame around money. Many women are taught to see financial success as selfish, ambitious goals as unfeminine, and financial discussions as uncomfortable. Yet men are encouraged to discuss salaries, negotiate raises, and invest their money with confidence. This imbalance creates a cycle in which women hesitate to advocate for themselves financially, leaving them vulnerable to economic instability. Breaking this cycle starts with financial education, open conversations, and a shift in mindset. Women must learn that money is not just a necessity, it is a tool for empowerment. When a woman is financially independent, she can support herself, contribute to her community, and set an example for future generations. There is also a deep connection between financial independence and self-worth. When a woman earns her own money, she gains confidence in her abilities, trusts her decision-making, and sees herself as capable of shaping her own future. Financial dependence, on the other hand, often leads to self-doubt and insecurity. A woman who does not control her finances may feel powerless in other areas of her life, questioning her value and settling for less than she deserves. Money itself does not define a woman's worth, but the ability to sustain herself financially reinforces her sense of self-respect and capability. It is important to acknowledge that financial independence is not always easy to achieve. Many women face systemic barriers such as the gender pay gap, lack of access to financial education, and societal expectations that prioritize caregiving over career advancement. For women in marginalized communities, these barriers can be even greater. However, acknowledging these challenges does not mean accepting them as unchangeable. Progress starts with awareness, action, and a commitment to challenging the structures that keep women financially dependent. Women must be encouraged to pursue financial literacy, to advocate for equal pay, and to invest in their own futures. They must be taught that it is okay to negotiate salaries, to say no to financial arrangements that do not serve them, and to prioritize their own financial well-being. Families, schools, and workplaces must normalize financial discussions for women in the same way they do for men. When financial independence is seen as a fundamental right rather than a privilege, women will no longer feel guilt for wanting control over their own financial lives. Financial independence is not just about money. It is about having a voice, a choice, and the ability to live life on your own terms. When a woman has financial security, she has the confidence to walk away from what does not serve her and the freedom to pursue what fulfills her. She no longer has to settle for less, tolerate mistreatment, or put her dreams on hold. Financial independence is one of the most powerful forms of self-respect, and every woman deserves the opportunity to build a life where she is not just surviving, but thriving. Money is not just a financial tool, it is deeply intertwined with emotions, identity, and self-worth. For women, the relationship with money is often shaped by societal expectations, historical barriers, and personal experiences that create a complex intersection of shame and courage. From an early age, many women are taught that discussing money is impolite, that seeking financial independence is selfish, and that their role is to be caretakers rather than earners. This conditioning fosters a sense of shame around money, whether it is about earning too little, earning too much, or even wanting financial autonomy in the first place. Shame thrives in silence, and when women internalize the belief that money is a source of embarrassment rather than empowerment, they struggle to claim their financial worth with confidence. One of the most common manifestations of financial shame among women is the fear of asking for what they deserve. Research consistently shows that women are less likely than men to negotiate salaries, ask for raises, or pursue leadership positions, even when they are qualified. This hesitation is not due to a lack of ambition or capability, but rather the ingrained fear of being perceived as greedy, demanding, or ungrateful. Women who negotiate are often judged more harshly than men who do the same, reinforcing the message that financial assertiveness is unfeminine or inappropriate. As a result, many women settle for less, not because they believe they are worth less, but because they fear the backlash of claiming their financial power. The irony is that the very act of avoiding financial discussions to escape shame often leads to more financial struggles, which then deepens the shame even further. Beyond the workplace, shame around money also manifests in personal and family dynamics. Women who earn less than their partners may feel guilty for not contributing enough, while women who earn more may feel pressure to downplay their success to avoid making others uncomfortable. In some cultures, financial dependence is still considered a marker of femininity, making women who strive for independence feel as if they are betraying traditional roles. Even in progressive societies, there remains an unspoken expectation that women should prioritize caregiving over career growth, leading many to sacrifice financial stability for the sake of family obligations. The guilt associated with choosing financial independence over traditional roles can be overwhelming, leaving many women feeling as though they must choose between success and acceptance. On the other side of shame is courage, the courage to confront financial fears, to break free from limiting beliefs, and to claim the right to financial security without apology. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the willingness to take action despite fear. It takes courage for a woman to walk into a room and demand to be paid what she is worth. It takes courage to set financial boundaries in relationships, to say no to financial dependence when it does not serve her, and to prioritize her own economic well-being. Courage is required to unlearn the messages that money is something women should not talk about or should not want. It is required to educate oneself about financial literacy, to make investment decisions, to start businesses, and to take control of personal wealth. For many women, the journey to financial courage begins with breaking the cycle of silence. Shame thrives in secrecy, but when women openly discuss their financial struggles, ambitions, and goals, the power of shame diminishes. Conversations about money should not be taboo. They should be normalized in families, friendships, workplaces, and communities. Women must see other women advocating for themselves financially so that they too feel empowered to do the same. Financial mentorship and education can play a crucial role in building courage, as knowledge is one of the most effective antidotes to fear. When women understand their financial options, they are more likely to make empowered decisions rather than ones driven by uncertainty or external pressure. The intersection of money, shame, and courage is not just a personal struggle, it is a societal issue that requires a collective shift in how we view women and financial empowerment. The more we challenge outdated narratives, the more we create a world where women feel safe, supported, and encouraged to pursue financial independence without shame. Courage is contagious, and when one woman steps forward to claim her financial power, she paves the way for others to do the same. Women should not have to choose between financial security and societal acceptance. They deserve both. It is time to replace shame with confidence, silence with conversation, and fear with financial courage.